Their progressive brand of metal has proved relevant since the band's formation in 1990. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're speaking with Opeth about the band's evolution and their album Heritage. So we'll start by having you introduce yourself, tell us what you do in the band, and give us a fun fact about yourself that maybe not everyone would know.
Well, my name is Mikael Akerfeldt. Mikael Akerfeldt. And I'm from Sweden. And I play guitar and sing in a band called Opeth. I'm a quite boring person, but I'm not sure if it's fun, but that's the only thing that came to my head is that I play this iPhone right here. I bring with me to the toilet and I play Angry Birds as I'm taking a shit. So it's got particles on my shit. Do you want to hold it?
No, I'm good, thanks. So we always like to get the origin stories of the bands that we interview. So why don't you tell us how Opeth first got together?
I just formed a band like in the late 80s called Eruption. And we were three Ps playing like Misfit songs and like our own songs and Sabbath. And I met a guy called David who had a band called Opeth. And he wanted me to play bass with him basically. And I was a guitar player, so I was like, yeah, whatever, because I liked the logo and he had some connections. So I joined as a bass player. But soon enough, kind of he fired all the other guys and me and him were the band, you know, and then he quit in 91 or something like that, and I became the singer, and the rest is history.
Why don't you tell me about the evolution of the Opeth sound from album to album?
Well, the first album I was 19 when I did that album, and it was a mixture of death metal music and some progressive music that I was into at the time. But yeah, we had that sound for like 2 records, and then we switched and made somewhat of a black metal record for the third one. And the fourth one was really progressive. You know, I was really into prog rock at the time, and still am, by the way. And Blackwater Park was the 5th record, which was a popular record for us. And that was like, if we have a breakthrough record, that's the one. That's when we started touring and became professional musicians, pretty much. And then we did a double album, one really heavy album called Deliverance, and then a soft record called Damnation. Then when we signed to Roadrunner, we did an album called Ghost Reveries, which was a bit heavier, a bit more progressive again maybe, and Watershed, the last one was also in that vein, pretty much. And then we have the new one now, Heritage, which is different to anything we've done before. It's more old, earthy, rootsy sounding.
You want to tell us a bit more about Heritage and, you know, like the writing and recording process and that kind of thing?
We recorded in the studio where ABBA did the records in Stockholm, called Atlantis Studios. You know, I produced it and wrote all the music, and we had some guests, like we had the drummer from Weather Report playing with us, and we had a Swedish flutist playing flute on a heavy metal riff, which is cool. It's old school. I mean, it's kind of forward thinking, but also backward thinking. You know, like all the inspiration is taken from old music, but I like to think that some of the music, at least, is not at all retro. We're trying to do something fresh.
You guys are, I mean, labeled as progressive metal. Do you agree, disagree, just shun labels altogether?
I don't mind what people call us. I like to think that we're progressive, but in the true sense of the word, that we're trying to push the boundaries a little bit, because progressive metal is like, it in itself has become a little bit of a genre. Skilled musicians playing complicated music, you know, and that type of stuff, which is cool, you know, but it's not really progressive, if you know what I mean. Some of these bands aren't really progressive.